Hey everyone, welcome to Old Iron Garage and thank you for tuning in. I'm out in the backyard this evening and I have a little project behind me that I brought home I don't know, a couple of years ago and haven't done a lot with it yet. I took the carburetor off to clean it and started working on that, then got side swiped with other projects. That seems to happen a lot. There's a lot of projects around here. So, um, but it's been on my mind a lot, so I'm gonna tinker with it a little bit right now. Let's take a look at it. It's this Toro push mower. It's not self-propelled. Um, if you've been watching my channel, you may have seen this in another video at some point in time. This might be, I don't know the exact year yet, I've not looked it up, but it might be like earlier 80s or older. It's a steel deck. This can be a mulcher or a bagger, possibly a side discharge, I don't know. It has a flap that can open up here, I guess. It's supposed to open. You know, I don't really know a lot about this model. I said it's a Mulcher Deluxe 21 inch. It has a Tecumseh, I believe, TNT 100 engine. Yeah. Up here you have the throttle. I miss the days of having an actual adjustable throttle on a push mower, not a fixed RPM, you know, just only controlled just by governor. I miss that. Anyway, some things I noticed is the handlebars have been welded together there. Must have been a problem with them coming loose, is my guess. Odin, leave it alone. Sorry, my dog playing with something it's not supposed to. One cool thing about this mower that kind of makes me want to fix it up, I just think it's neat, is right there. This lever here, that adjusts all four corners for the deck height all in one lever. You don't have to adjust each wheel individually. I don't know how far I'm going to get on this. Right now it doesn't have spark. That's all I really know right now. Yeah. So I'm just going to dive into it and see what happens. I don't know how far I'm going to get into it because it's threatening to rain at some point. So, yeah. Okay. I have some basic tools out here. Screwdrivers, sockets, stuff like that. See, we're missing one screw here. Ouch. If you hear me say ouch a lot, or if I look like I'm in pain or a little bit slow moving or something, that's because I'm in pain. So yeah, I recently got hurt and I have a pinched nerve in my back. And because of that, oh boy, so that all-star handle has to come off. Because of that, I have a lot of pain in my left leg. I'm just gonna kick that off to the side. I'm not actually gonna completely remove it. There's no fuel in it. I mean, it's wet with fuel, but that's probably because I probably tried to see if it would start. Daggone it, would you get in there? I hate it when you toss hardware into the magnet tray instead of sticking it, just bounces out. It's like, well, what's the point of having a magnet? It's not gonna, magnet's not gonna grab it. Stupid. But anyway, yeah, that's probably why it's wet in there. That's my guess. Alrighty, let's just see if these have a slot for a flathead. They do not. So, need a little socket that'll fit on. Use a 1/4 inch drive ratchet because I don't Well, I'm less likely to snap it off with that than like a 3/8. So I'm a little worried about them snapping off. These little ones here. Oh yeah, they're not even gonna budge. Holy cow. They don't even want to budge at all. Let's see if I can budge by tightening. No. Oh, I'm worried. That one moved just the tiniest little bit of a hair. Move the other way now, just a tiny bit. I did go around, and if it looks wet, I sprayed a bunch of stuff on this with penetrating oil. This part may be time consuming trying to get this off, so I may pause the video, pause the recording, bring you guys back in a little bit. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You don't need to see me get angry and say bad things. Be back in a little bit. I'm back. I got the cover off. One of the small screws that hold it to the head did snap, but the other one, I messed with it for a long time, and I finally got it. So now let's try to get the flywheel off. Gotta get that nut loose first. Let's see if this impact will do it. If not, I'll go get the maybe go get the other one. We'll see. There we go. Yeah. I want that nut still on there. Actually, no, go ahead and take it off. I'm going to need it back on there, though. I need to get penetrating oil down in there under the washer, and say a little prayer, you know, that that pops loose for me without breaking anything. I do not have the correct puller. The puller I do have will definitely break this thin cast aluminum flywheel. 100% will break it. I'm going to keep dousing this because it's going down through where there's a little gap in the keyway. I'm just going to keep giving her. There we go. That'll do. Now we put the washer and nut back on. We don't need the washer on, but I don't want to lose it, so I'm going to put it back on. And you make it just barely flush, perfectly flush with the end of the crankshaft snout, because you're going to need a tap on there. You don't want to tap on just the nut or just the snout. You want as much material to tap on as possible, because you're actually doing more than tapping. You may have to actually whack it. But you never want to hit it hard enough that you're going to bend the end of the crankshaft. That's not a good idea. So I have to be careful, but I am going to be prying. There is a chance this flywheel will break, but it's not going to make it run any worse than it already does, or doesn't. There it is. I just had to start gradually, a little at a time, start tapping harder, and got her. Popped right loose for me. So this is old enough, I imagine that there is points under here, plus the wire kind of gives it away. So, all right. Pain. Ouch. There we go. Make sure those threads are still good. See? There we are, undamaged. Gotta make sure to grab that key. This is a special key, it's not a regular key. If you've worked on Tecumsehs enough, you'll know that. Pain, ouch. So let's grab the points file. The points are gonna be right in here. You know what? Let's grab the spider web and spider sack remover, flathead screwdriver. Oh, there's a live one. Hey, yeah, get out of here. Go on now, get. Go on now, get. I just need a lighter. I got some gas right here. A little squirt bottle. So I can try to bottle feed this thing, you know. Get out of here. Go on now, get. They really just need to hose this thing down, but whew, careful, don't pull on that wire. Come on. Get off of there. That's good or enough. Remember how this, there we go. That's how that comes loose. There's the points. All corroded and stuff. I'm gonna regret not finding something to set this thing on. I'm not trying to make this a long video. Like I said, it is gonna rain here, and it's threatening to here soon. So I'm just gonna leave you guys there, and I'll tell you what I see. I'm not gonna bother, you know, bringing you in close to take a look for yourself. I see corroded points. You know, about what I guessed, about what I figured. I'm just gonna give them a little bit of a file. I mean, everything looks good otherwise. Just need to get some spark out of this. I mean, everything in here, like, I don't see any reason why I need to replace the points or anything like that. Okay. They look shiny. They're a little bit burnt, but not bad. There's enough points there to make it fire. So if it doesn't fire, if it doesn't spark, that's probably not the issue. I will be back in here to clean them up properly and clean all this junk out of that ignition box there at that time. If I do decide to go ahead and, if this runs well and I decide to go ahead and fix it up right, I will just go ahead and probably buy a brand new points and condenser set. So I know it's got new ones, so I'm not likely to have to come in here again anytime soon. Alrighty. Let's get the flywheel back on. Man. Get off of there. It's lubed up in there now, so next time when you take this off, which might be in the near future, it should come off more easily. Oops, no, this way. There's only one specific way this style of key goes in. Come on now. Or, does this actually... No, I should be able to put it in
I wasn't sure if the flywheel went first, then the key, or the key, then the flywheel. I think you can do it either, but I think it's supposed to be flywheel, then key. I'm just going to see if I can lightly tap this down there. I don't think I have any more of these keys. No, it is the other way. I think it actually is the other way. What? Why? Oh no, it does. It does go the other way. My bad. So it goes the other way, and then it's key, and then flywheel. I have not had a whole lot of experience with this type of key. I've got a lot more experience with Briggs than I do Tecumseh. So please excuse my ignorance. I knew it'd have a special key. I knew approximately what they looked like, but I don't know all the details about it. Oof. Torque to spec. Alrighty, well, let's see what she'll do. Got my fluid here. This is 2-cycle gas. I put a little bit of extra lubricant in there to kind of bring this thing back around with, you know. There's no carburetor on it. It is open intake. There's also no muffler. I didn't have a muffler on it when I got it. So, all right, let's see what she'll do. Hey. Nothing. Won't do anything. Part of it could be this plug wire, because I know as a fact that that boot is not correct. That's just some random boot somebody stuck on there. I really should bring you guys down here and show you what I'm talking about. I'll just kind of describe it. If you've worked on this type of ignition, you'll know, or dealt with this type of plug wire and boot and whatnot, you'll know what I mean. So, I could tell something was funny with the boot. I pulled it off the plug wire, and the plug wire is the type where it's just a cut, you know, clean cut wire end, and then, you know, it's got that barbed brass thing. It's got a spike that goes into the wire itself, into the copper wire inside the plug wire, and it's got, you know, things that go on, and then they have barbs in them, and you sink them into the insulation on the plug wire, and you put your spark plug boot over that. But usually on that kind of setup, there's still, the ones I've messed with still had something that actually clips onto the top of the spark plug. This one does not. I don't know if that's just missing and it has the wrong boot or what, but the boot's definitely incorrect, because the hole that goes on the spark plug is too big for the spark plug. It doesn't just stay on. It's not friction fit. So, I don't know. Let me screw around with it, see what I can do, see if I can see any signs of a spark. I might even just stick my finger in there and I'm sure you'd like to see that. Alright, I'll be back. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you can't. Right there, a little black thing.
I got it to get just the tiniest little spark, and did a couple things, and cleaned a couple things, and tried again off camera just to see if, because I was too excited to start the camera to see if it would, fire. It fired, but not in the way I wanted it to. It didn't make combustion in the engine. It made combustion outside the engine. Yeah. But yeah, that little black thing. Now you can see some smoke right there. It's like spider web and stuff that was hanging down from underneath. Yeah. So that and whatever other debris was stuck to like around the bottom side of the cylinder, and grease and oil and stuff was just kind of burning, and so I just tipped the engine up and just yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna try it again on camera. It'd probably be more exciting if we light this thing on fire on camera. So tip you down a little bit. Not sure if it actually did maybe go puff inside the engine, and it flame came out through the exhaust port or something. I don't know what exactly caused that, but we'll try it again. I'll just try it again on camera. Oh my goodness. Ow, ow, ow. Whoa. Whoa. She tried. I mean, okay, I'm going to stop with like the liquid, or, at least with the gasoline mixture. I'm going to try with ether. I got some ether right here. With the ether, I have a little bit better control, and yeah, it'll get more actually into the engine and not as much outside the engine. It's a little more controllable. So we'll see what happens. But I mean, clearly it's trying. Whoa. Same results. Hey. Daggone it. Well, guys, shoot. I really wanted to see this thing just. Let me think for a minute. I'll bring you back. Okay, guys, I got a little carried away with reassembly. I did find the intake and the carburetor off this. It was in the box where I put it. I just had to remember where the box was. The hardware was missing, so I robbed hardware from this mower right here, which needs work anyway. So it's another Toro, more modern Tecumseh engine, like a TVS something. So anyway, yeah, it's a little more reassembled than I planned. I decided to go ahead and put fuel in it. Put the fuel tank back on, put fuel in it. Let's see what happens. Maybe we can make a bigger fireball. Got some ether here if it needs a little help. Hey, she fired up. she'll be a runner. Holy cow. I honestly did not have high hopes for this engine, given the state that I found it in. There is oil in it. I had checked earlier. It's just on the dipstick, barely. I'm going to add a little more oil and see if I can't rig up a way to make it idle. Just let it idle for a while. Just let it come around. As one of my favorite YouTubers, Derek from Old Iron. No, I'm Old Iron Garage. I'm sorry. I'm very tired. It's been a long week. Derek from Vice Grip Garage, not Old Iron Garage. I'm so tired. Anyways, yeah, I'm just going to do a couple things and I'll bring you back in just a little bit. All right, I'm back. Added some oil and I tweaked a little tab on the little plate on the top of the throttle shaft, and let's fire it up. See what happens. All I'm going to do is give it a spin. I'm not going to do anything else. Ugh, so stiff. No governor hooked up. It's just a spring on the throttle pulling it shut. And then I tweaked this little tab. Obviously needs some work yet. But I think that's going to make a good running little engine on that mower. So my plan now is to fix that up and use it. I'm pretty happy. That runs better than I thought it would. It's not even smoking. I mean, look at it. Yeah, how about that? How about that? Yeah. Happy little Tecumseh engine. Alrighty, well guys, I mean I accomplished what I set out to accomplish, so I guess that's it for this video. I guess I'm gonna end up doing a video series on that thing. I was really hoping that it would run well so I could do a video series on it. If I get the engine where I want it, I'm going to tear the whole thing down and repaint it and see if I can find a decal set for it somewhere online. I mean, I'll document, you know, all the decals that are there anyways. Try to find pictures of the damaged decals or missing decals online. And if nothing else, I know some people that know how to make decals. I'll just have some custom made for it. But yeah. Anyways, watch for more videos on that thing in the future. I'm going to try to get it to where I can cut grass with it and start cutting grass with it here soon at least. So, alright, well that's it for this video. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. What are your thoughts? Drop a comment. Have you ever had one of these? It is a model number... Oh, just hang on. Model number 18005. It is a Toro model 18005. So have you ever had one of these? Do you have one currently? Drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Do you think I should restore it? Paint and decals? Do you think I shouldn't? Let me know. Anyways, yeah, that's it for this video, and I thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Later.